Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, very good morning, and salam sejahtera. The Honourable Datuk Seri Dr. Stephen Rooney Anak Utom, Minister of Public Utilities. The Honourable Datuk Seri Professor Dr. Sim Hui Kian, Minister of Local Government and Housing. Honourable Assistant Ministers, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Amar Hamid Sepawi, Chairman of Sarawak Energy Berhad, Berbahagia Tan Sri Michelle Yeoh, Goodwill Ambassador for United Nations Development Programme, Berbahagia Datuk Haji Syabini Zohari, Group Chief Executive Officer of Sarawak Energy, come Chairman of Sustainability and Renewable Energy Forum, distinguished guests, distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen. It is very encouraging to see the participation at this inaugural Sustainable and Renewable Energy Forum, or SAREF. I would like to say well done to the organizers, the Ministry of Utilities Sarawak and Sarawak Energy on delivering an international level event in Kuching with such a great lineup of speakers. The event is significant towards addressing a very real global issue on how sustainable energy development can be achieved while contributing to global efforts to mitigate climate change. In our local context, I hope that the discussion here will contribute towards a greater understanding of Sarawak's journey, harnessing our renewable energy resources based on the guiding principles of sustainability prescribed by the United Nations to achieve prosperity for our people by 2030. I am also impressed and encouraged that although this forum is being held for the first time, we have a very impressive lineup of distinguished speakers, all of whom are experts and thought leaders in their own field, and an audience of delegates who share much concern about the direction towards in the future of energy development. We hope with us also a global icon who is also a Malaysian with a fondness for Sarawak, Tan Sri Michelle Yeoh, who is here in her capacity as a Goodwill Ambassador with the United Nations Development Programme. In addition to representatives from international associations and companies, I'm also happy to see community leaders and NGOs joining us here today. This will truly enrich and forward to the development of energy. This forum supports the call for all to align and achieve the 17 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. It particularly looks at sustainability and SDG number 7 to ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all, a common agenda for governments across the world, particularly in the developing world like Sarawak. The delegates and speakers here may have diverse opinions on how to go about achieving by 2030, and there may not be one ideal or fix-all option or solution. However, I believe that this conference will help build a more common understanding towards achieving the SDGs by providing a platform to share experience, thoughts, and knowledge and see what best fits. Sarawak takes this very seriously, and we are working towards achieving the goals through our respective departments and agencies, building on the process which has already been set up. Guided by the Ministry of Utilities, Sarawak Energy is currently implementing the Sarawak Accelerated Rural Electrification Master Plan, which aims to intensify effort and achieve full electrification by 2025. We want to provide renewable, reliable, and affordable energy for all our people. However, striking the right balance is imperative for sustainability in the long run. Global trend, Sarawak and renewable. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarawak is still developing with an ambition to achieve high income status by 2030. While the calls are getting louder for the world to reduce their dependence on fossil fuel and non-renewable resources, Sarawak is pursuing a balanced and holistic energy development strategy to ensure energy security, sustainability, and affordability. While we believe that environmental sustainability is crucial, energy affordability and security are key factors in how we develop our energy resources for the region and beyond. This means achieving a realistic balance by maintaining predominantly renewable hydropower in our generation mix with indigenous coal and gas for energy security. Nevertheless, we are mindful that we need to achieve progress in a sustainable manner by learning from the experience and challenges of nations that attain development and eradicated energy poverty by utilizing traditional fossil fuel before the global shift to renewables. Therefore, we are formulating policies and implementing strategies that are best suited to our needs, with sustainability embedded at the core of our processes. Our target is for Sarawak to achieve high income status by 2030 with renewable energy as the driver and enabler. Sarawak confluence of rivers and mountainous interior landscape makes hydropower the best provider of renewable, reliable, and affordable energy. Sarawak first embarked on its hydropower journey with its first hydropower plant, Batang Ai, in 1985. We commissioned Murun in 2014 and are now embarking on the Baleh project. We were also able to acquire Bakun in 2017. Now it belongs to Sarawak. We were able to boost industrialization and created our own corridor of renewable energy, the Sarawak Corridor of Renewable Energy. This has attracted investors, supporting jobs and business opportunities for Malaysians. Having witnessed how hydropower development has benefited Sarawak, we are strongly advocate for this form of renewable energy. In addition, and through this, Sarawak is playing a leading role in contributing towards Malaysia's Paris Conference of the Parties COP21 target in the global fights against climate change. As you have heard from Sarawak Energy Chairman earlier, Sarawak has reduced its carbon emission intensity from its power system by 77% since 2009, ever since Sarawak embarked on its hydropower development. We are also sharing our renewable energy resources by the issuance of Sarawak First Renewable Energy Certificates, or RECs, to be launched today. Congratulations to Sarawak Energy on this initiative. On land use for hydropower development, from our studies, we estimate that only 2% of the total land area in Sarawak would be utilized if all the identified hydro projects are implemented, including the ones in operation or being developed. Currently, less than 1% have been affected. Besides, the Sarawak government is implementing good sustainable management of its forests. Today, 63% of Sarawak's land mass, or 7.8 million hectares, continues to be covered with forests. We have made a commitment to be part of the Heart of Borneo initiative, a trans-boundary collaboration among the governments of Brunei, Indonesia, and Malaysia to enable conservation and sustainable development in the heart of Borneo areas. The Sarawak government, through Sarawak Energy, subscribed to international guidelines in implementing its hydropower projects to ensure that what we do is in line with best practices and in partnership with global leaders in hydropower. Energy of the future. Ladies and gentlemen, sustainable development through technological innovation will play a major role in how we determine our energy development path. Sarawak continues to explore and conduct research into other renewables to see which options are viable and suitable to include in our generation mix in developing our green energy agenda. A team was set up in late 2017 to look into hydrogen production and fuel cell application. This research is vital towards developing a hydrogen economy for Sarawak. Sarawak provides an ideal setting for enabling the hydrogen economy given our abundant hydropower resources, which enable the production of clean hydrogen from our source. Southeast Asia's first integrated hydrogen production plant and refueling station was commissioned in Kuching this year by Sarawak. And we work together with Linde. It is a pilot research facility that is generating a greater understanding of how we can green the transportation sector. We will be building 6 more hydrogen refueling stations to cater for the anticipated needs of the transportation sector. The station will be located in Kuching 2, Sri Aman 1, Sibu 1, Bintulu 1, and Miri 1. The outcome of this research will guide us in our next steps on the application of hydrogen and fuel cells here, and its success will benefit Sarawak by opening potential opportunities for export to global market. As part of our research on the viability of this fuel of the future, we are currently testing 3 hydrogen buses on the road. These buses are under the ownership and management of Sarawak's Economic Development Corporation, SEDC. I understand some of the delegates arrived here on these hydrogen-powered buses. Moving forward, we will continue to reduce our reliance on fossil fuel so that our people will be able to enjoy modern and efficient public transportation with minimal impact on the environment. In addition to turning the global push for energy decarbonization into opportunities to progress renewable energy, Sarawak is also capitalizing on other energy disruption, such as digitalization, to improve and innovate. We are studying and looking into building smart cities with smart power grids, which encompasses the Internet of Things, IoT, and big data to improve efficiency, sustainability, and citizen welfare. All this requires energy, so it is inevitable that we achieve energy security first for the next phase of development to take shape. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier, we believe we have the ability and the resources to move ahead in our renewable energy agenda. And we are aiming to realize this through policies aligned with international best practices, leveraging on technology and our improving expertise. Forums such as this bring together knowledge, experience, and opinions, and are significant to Sarawak. We hope to learn from you, and we have also much to share on how far we have come in terms of this sustainable development, be it of our energy resources or on the social impact of project affected communities, among others. Congratulations to organizers, and thank you to the sponsors and all who have collaborated to make SAREF 2019 happen. I wish all of you a productive and constructive conference. Let's work together for a sustainable future for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. If I can